Hi everyone, welcome to Red Carpet With. I'm Shah Shamshri as always, bringing you somebody, the word special has been overused, so should I use somebody extraordinary? Well, somebody talented, that's for sure. And with me today is Sulaini. How are you?
Hi, thanks for having me here.
Easily macam control, I don't know why. This is supposed to be very casual and relaxed.
Oh, okay.
So,
I haven't seen the show. This is my first time, so I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, first of all, thank you very much for making time. He's still panting, actually catching for his breath.
Yeah, because I just finished my workout, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he had some issues trying to find the place. But anyway, is another talent which was discovered a few years ago on a reality show on a different platform altogether. And then he made waves. We all know you went overseas, you went to the States. I've interviewed him several times. So I just had to find out. I haven't heard from him for quite a while. See, I bumped into him recently at another event. And I want to know, what's up with Sulaini now? I mean, what's the latest? The last time I met, you were busy working on an international single actually. You actually, shared this single with me. I had this chance to listen to the single.
Really?
Yes. You're planning to release it soon. And after that, I didn't hear much about you. So maybe you can share with us what happened to Is after that.
Well, after we met last, I was telling you about my single, right? My English single. So after that, I got an offer to go to Cape Town to do this show. It's a reality show which involves a lot of my physicals. You know, I have to be there. So that project took a backseat.
I see.
Yes.
All right.
Until I finished the show, and then when I came back, other things been happening, so I've been pushing the project, you know.
And what were these things which are happening? Were they other entertainment related stuff?
Yes, they're all entertainment related stuff. So right now I've been busy with I've been doing a lot of jingles.
Okay.
Behind the scenes stuff, you know, like
jingles for TV ads and stuff.
TV ads.
Okay. All right.
And you probably don't see my face, but you hear my voice.
Okay.
Because you know when you do jingles, you do different kind of treatments with your voice.
All right.
You project differently, so. Some of it sound like Is, some of it I sound like someone else.
Okay.
And other than that, I'm also going to release my second Malay single because I released my Malay single.
Your first is Cinta Akhir, right?
Cinta Akhir,
okay, all right. We're going to play the video throughout this interview.
Yeah, so I'm going to release my second Malay single.
Okay, so this English single, how long is it going to be?
Actually, my second Malay single, my first English single, I actually don't really know when I'm gonna release it.
Okay.
Yeah, because.
But you do plan to release it here in Malaysia, or?
Yeah, of course it has to start here.
Okay.
But maybe not. I don't know.
All right. Well, I want to know because I had a chance to listen to the song, and it was a good track. So I was wondering, when is it gonna come out? When is it gonna come out?
Yeah, I know. Everyone been asking me about the track. So I still haven't decided yet. I mean, I have decided, but I don't have a goal when because a lot of things are happening right now.
So you're putting your Malay single first before your
Yes, because I am in Malaysia. I'm in KL. So
okay. All right. Now, Cinta Akhir, you also had a video. Like I said, we're playing it throughout the interview.
Yeah.
Now, this video was shot abroad.
Yeah, it was shot in Los Angeles.
Okay.
That was when I was recording that English single.
Okay.
That is I'm holding up to it, you know.
And your next single, I'm sure you're going to have the same. Because the thing about Is, I'm always impressed. He gets to do all these things overseas. He's performing here. You performing for the World Championship Performing Arts as well, right?
Yeah.
That
represented.
Represented Malaysia. So actually, people may not be aware of your presence, but actually you've been doing a lot of stuff. Now, could you comment on that? Why do you think that's happening to you?
A lot of the thing is within the industry, I've seen and I've met a lot of successful artists, you know, creative people, whether they're actors or singers or musicians. It's just that people see all those things that happen to them. People see they're like an overnight success, but the thing is, they've been in the industry longer than I do. You know, they've been been working within the industry like more than 12 years. Some of them that I spoke to, they're all like,
but we don't know.
We don't know. We only know about them like
when we
the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
But in fact, they've been working, you know, for almost like half of their lives, or you know. So I'm still new. I'm still considered new. I mean, to be where I am, to meet so many people, to have so many opportunities given to me within my short 4-5-year period of being involved in the industry, I think I'm grateful for whatever that they throw at me, you know.
Okay, so that means since you say all these people you've met, some spent like 12 years just to get there.
8 years, yeah.
You're willing to do that kind of thing? You're willing to...
Well, I'm the reason why I'm here is because I want to share what I'm passionate about, and this is what doing this keeps me full.
Okay.
Not food. Being creative keeps me full. So I feel fulfilled.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so that's what I want to do.
Okay, it's good to know that these are things you want to do, but some people, some artists, after trying, like you said, 3 years, 5 years, then they give up. They feel it's just not met. You know, they tell me, maybe it's not my destiny. Then they do something else. Some venture into acting, some end up hosting, some end up doing totally different things. I mean, I had Vince recently and he said he's interested to do things behind the scenes.
Yes.
He's doing things like he wants to start producing, writing a movie, things like that. Now, for you is, you know...
Well, I think there's nothing wrong for a creative person if you can put your hands in different, you know, buckets, you know, like creative buckets, that's fine.
Okay.
As long as, for me, as long as you're being creative, you're using your different creative bones within yourself, why not? Whether it's acting or hosting or directing. Like for instance, like my single, I wrote the song.
Okay.
And I directed the music video, which was shot in LA. I think you're gonna show it. Yes. I directed it myself. I directed it. I styled myself. I didn't do my own makeup because I have Nico Scherzinger's makeup artist to do it.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah.
Turn you into pussycat doll.
Well, yeah, we tried to give that. He gave me a different look, you know, which it might not gel well with a lot of Malaysian. But again, for every project, you learn more about the audience that you're speaking to. So, yeah.
So
it's all fine tuning and stuff. You can never really get everything right.
Okay,
you
that's
know?
true.
But you try to minimize your mistakes. Yeah.
Okay, very, very wise words. Now, we'd like to ask more about this venture you have and the plans you have, but we have to take a short breather. Red Carpet with Is Sulaini. We'll be back with Shah, of course, so stay tuned, don't go away.
ABNxcess, TV kabel digital pertama di Malaysia. Terbaik dalam penjimatan TV dan internet dengan variasi saluran baru tempatan dan antarabangsa. Internet berkelajuan tinggi sehingga 50 Mbps. Harga promosi Access 50 dengan internet 10 Mbps hanya RM98.99 sebulan. Langgani sekarang, hubungi kami di 1300 22 3399 atau layari abnxcess.com.
Tantalize. Only on Zoom, India's #1 Bollywood channel.
Hi, welcome back to Red Carpet with Is Sulaini and Shah. Okay, I'm having a good time with Is actually catching up. I do this deliberately every time I have an artist on my show.
Oh no!
To catch up with them instead of asking before we go live we go recording in front of the camera. I actually do it here while we're on. So it's totally whatever you see is what you get. So yeah, whatever you saw earlier about Is and latest updates, that's Is. Okay, that's Is. All right, now. Okay, just now you mentioned this whole thing about it's okay to fine-tune yourself, try several things. You said you were on different reality shows. I know that recently you just finished another reality show for another station, okay?
Yeah.
Now, some people, okay, this is a thing in the States. They end up being labeled famous for being for being famous on reality shows. Now, are you worried if people were to label you like that? They were gonna say, oh, he's not really well known for his singing. He's more known for, he appeared in this reality show, that reality show. Okay, your comment about that?
Well, I think when any creative person, when they go into the industry, especially in Malaysia, right, where it's such a small market, you have to diversify.
Okay.
You know, you have to do other things than just what you're doing. To get to somewhere that you want to go, you have to do other things to get to where you want to go, you know?
Okay.
So, as long as that's your goal and you're willing to do that, you know, other things within your moral capacity, yeah, why not?
Moral capacity.
Yes.
Very interesting. Okay. All right. So that means you have no problem. Suppose people, some people say any publicity is publicity. Bad publicity, good publicity.
Yeah.
All right. So some people, the media may write about, he's known for appearing in reality shows. Now, some people say it's going to bother their career. For some artists, they don't like it because, hey, I'm a singer. I don't like being labeled as this, reality show star,
Yeah.
But of course, we members of the media, we remember you. I remember you when you were discovered as a new singer. Okay.
Yeah.
But now, like you said, you have no problems about diversifying. But this label, if people were to place it on you, how would you feel if people labeled you such?
I don't mind labels because I think I only mind my audience giving me a label.
Okay,
I don't really mind what the media say about me, and within this industry, I like to connect with my audience at different levels, whether musically or through reality shows, or probably through acting in the future. I am connecting creatively in different ways.
Okay.
Yeah, which is fine.
Now, back to your singing, we know that your first album, your first effort was a bit more, I would say, I would label it being a media observer, I would label it a bit urban.
Yeah.
Alright, now they say to break into the Malaysian industry, you gotta go mass.
Yes.
You gotta go mass.
Yeah.
And are you planning to go mass?
I am.
Okay.
I'm not planning to do a complete 100% crossover, I want to expand.
Okay, alright.
Expand my audience, expand my opportunities.
Okay.
Not
but
totally like...
To expand,
Yeah.
what are the steps are you taking?
Well, talking about what I'm doing right now, I'm going to acting.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's... I like to do that. I don't mind doing it. I've been doing like musicals, like since I was like when I was young. So why not?
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
So that means we shall see you more in the mass market, I suppose. Hoping, but I don't think that's a bad thing in Malaysia.
No, it's not.
a good thing, yes.
Like I said, you're flexing your creative bone,
Okay.
just in different ways.
And speaking of flexing creative bone, you mentioned just now you just finished a workout. That's another obsession you have, I think.
Yes.
At one point, he gave me this, I don't know whether it's a
What?
compliment or an insult. He used to say, Shah, you're my tinspiration. Because he wanted to be really thin. I met him years ago at an event and he told me, Shah, you're my tinspiration. How do you end up being so thin? I said, no, I'm not healthy. I'm trying to put on weight. But now, from what I know, you're quite of a health freak actually, right?
I'm a fitness guy.
Okay.
I do it for fitness, and plus I do marathons. I climb the KL Tower. So I am very interested in doing all these things. Like outdoor stuff.
So that's most of the...
I don't mind the heat. I don't mind the sun. I don't mind being darker or I like to do it all.
So that's your favorite pastime, I suppose.
Yes.
You spend most of your time working
Yeah.
and you're not singing.
Yes, and I do that daily. But when I don't do it, I feel kind of depressed.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to do it, and the effect on my voice, I think that my voice became like sort of like bigger.
You think?
Yeah. In fact, a friend of mine who heard me sing a couple of days ago at a show, he commented that my voice was felt fatter, like sounded fatter, fuller. Probably I'm growing up because I was a boy when I made my debut, right?
Everyone's growing up. The way you put it is like you were such a kid then. Well, I'll never forget your first single bersama Together had Nora Damage.
Yeah.
She did the talking bit.
Yeah, she's just speaking with her sexy voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why Nora Damage? Why not some other actress? Why was it Nora Damage?
Well, I made my cameo in a production that she was involved in.
I see.
So I acted along her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so now for your coming efforts, any plans to feature another Malay actress?
Yes, the next Malay single after Cinta Akhir, the video, I will feature a like a more mass artist, like a mass Malay artist duet.
So you are going to feature someone. That means somebody's going to sing with you or something?
Yes, a duet. For the first time, I'm gonna be doing a duet, because that's the trend right now. I'm not saying I'm following the trend, but I am because within the mass market, you have to follow what works.
Yes, I was just about to say that. He stole the words right out of my mouth. Whatever works will do well for an artist.
Yeah.
So, if that is your plan, I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Okay, I look forward to seeing more of you. Because the reason why I had him on the show because I saw him and then I just wanted to know what's up with what's the latest, and whether we'll be hearing more stuff from you soon. Okay, hopefully.
Hopefully.
And last but not least, your advice to people who want to follow your footsteps. People like you said, taking time to get where they want to be.
Don't be just one-sided. You have to be able to multitask. You have to think differently. You cannot just bank on just one thing. You have to, spread your wings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nicely said, nicely put. Okay, unfortunately, that's all the time we have on Red Carpet with. Thank you so much, Is, for joining me today.
Thanks for having me again.
All right, I'll have another extraordinary guest next week, I'm very sure. So thank you for watching. And for more information on entertainment lifestyle, log on to www.redcarpet.net.my.